Hello everyone, welcome back. First of all, I'd like to apologize for the delay. We had some artists come over, so we were giving them a tour of, the studio that we have at Rooftop. But well, now I'm here and we are about to start. So today we are going to be doing another painting from the Art Ventures of Gond. And in this, we are going to be creating the peacock. So let's begin. All right. So previously we had done this painting here of the Gondat. We had the two deers, and today we'll be doing the peacock. So for this as well, I will be using acrylic paints. Okay, I'll just place this in a way that you can see not only the painting but my palette as well. Okay, so don't mind the palette right now. We've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes for you all. So just wait a bit and you'll get to know. Okay, so I will start off by painting the largest area first. At least this is how I like to, start my paintings, with the largest area first, which should be the blue color, and then we can go for the red and green in whichever manner. Oh, hello Kashinath. Okay, so I'll start off by taking some blue color. You can use ultramarine blue, Prussian blue, cobalt blue as well, whichever blue you find preferable. But not cerulean or something teal color. Oh, hello Sophia. Yes, so now I've taken some blue and some brown, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix the blue and brown so that I get this nice, you could say, I wouldn't say too vibrant, but a little bit in the middle. So I'll take this blue and then I will add some brown. So it will still be dark, but it will be a little bit dull in a way. So not too vibrant, not too dull, just about in the middle. Okay, and then I have some white as well. Okay, I'll take some white and then I'll mix a little bit into this. I'll keep it here so you can see. And if at all you feel that the color isn't blue enough, then you can always add more blue in case you added more brown. So just make sure you mix it nice and well. And we can do a couple of tries and see whether this color is to our liking or not. Okay, now I'll start applying this blue here. Like this, and if it is a little too dull, then we can take some more blue and we can experiment. Maybe a little bit more white. Yeah, this seems to be the right color. So I'll just mix all this in. So Sophia, you had said that you would, share some of your works that you had made onto the group. And I'm sure a lot of us have been waiting ever since you said that. Mix a little bit of blue back in here and then a little bit of white, and we'll get this nice pastel kind of color, just like this. Okay, now I'll start applying this here. Soon, okay, no problem. And then we'll apply this down all the way here. Just like that. And then we can spread this out. Okay. So in this Gond art, a lot of these motifs, you'll see them, doing a lot of animals and a lot of nature as well. And they have some folk tales also, and a lot of their inspiration comes from basically what happens in their village, where it has originated from. We will spread this out nicely here. Just like that. Color's quite similar actually. I see a lot of you, really like the Gond workshops that I make. Is there any particular painting that you would like me to, paint or show you? It may be Gond, it can be any other art style as well. So for those of you who were there for the morning workshop, I will be continuing it in the next one, which is at 5:30. Now, since we started this late, I hope we're able to finish this in time. So just like this, and I will finish I think we should be able to finish this. Now for those of you who do not have this book, you can grab a sheet of paper and join me. And if you're interested in getting this, you can visit our website that is in the description, and you'll get to know, more information, not just about this book, but about what else we do besides these workshops. I'm still going at it. And we are done with the tail, or with the feathers, you could say. Now, using the same glue that I have, I will make a green color. Because to make green, we need blue and yellow, and in order to, desaturate the color a little bit, we need to add brown. So we already have brown and blue already in this. So I will just mix the yellow in that and we should be good to go. So I'll take some yellow here and mix it in with this blue so that we get this nice, not too bright, not too dull green. You can see the difference here already. It's similar to these two. So let me see. You need to make sure that not only is it good enough for me, but it needs to be the same on camera. Because sometimes what happens, right, is there, see, look at that. Now for me, there's a clear distinction between these two, but on the camera, it's almost very blended. So I will just add a bit more yellow into this. I will lighten it up. Yeah, there you go. That is so much better. So is there any specific go on that you would like me to paint in the upcoming workshops? So just so you know, for the ones who are in the group and those who are not, we have the link in the description. So if there is any recommendation that you have, or there's any type of workshop you want me to do, you can just let me know in the group and we can set that up as well. Like this. And then the same I will paint around it. So if you really want to master using the brush, you can try painting a whole painting with just one sized brush, as in a relatively big sized brush, and try to complete the entire painting. Okay, that looks good enough. I will clean my brush now. And then I will take some red color. I'll remove some of the water from my brush. I'll start painting this. This seems... I'm really hitting the colors on spot today. So I mixed a bit of this green that I have into this red, so that the colors can match each other. Just like this. just like that. Nice. Now what I can do is for this outline over here, I can just refine it a little bit, like that. Lovely. Okay, then I will take some yellow color and mix it in. So it will be a little orangish red, maybe a little bit more yellow. I'm doing great. How are you all doing today? And Kashinath, Megha, and Maithili, I'm still waiting to see you all put or post some of your own drawings and painting in the group, since you all have joined it. I would love to see some of them. So just like this, a little bit here. Just like this. Oh, okay. Well, what about you, Kashinath? Why don't you also try? Give it a shot. As long as you're attempting, that's what matters. Just like that. Oh, hello, Jayashri. I'm glad you're liking the art. Now we will just finish off with the beak, and then we can start adding the designs inside. Now for the beak, I'll take a thinner brush like this. Take some yellow, mix in a little bit of orange, so you can get this cadmium yellow type, and there you go, over side. So the painting part is done. Now we just need to start adding the designs on the inside. Yes, I'm using acrylics. If you want, on this paper you can use watercolors as well. You can use acrylics. Oil paints wouldn't really make sense on inside a book, since it takes a lot of time to dry. But yeah, otherwise I'm using acrylic, and you can see how fast it tends to dry as well. Good. I'll just darken this eyes a little bit more. For some reason I'm getting that accuracy. That's okay. Like I said, I'm not asking you to give me some insane out of this world kind of painting. I just want to see the painting that you do. That's about it. Okay, you know what, for this part I will zoom in since it won't really be visible if I do it from afar. Yeah, there you go. I had to zoom in quite a bit over there. I'll post a pencil drawing soon. Yes, anything. It doesn't have to be a painting. It can even be a drawing. So I'll do 6, and now what we'll do is, once we're done with 6 lines like this, we'll start from either this corner or this corner. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start again from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then again over here. Six, like that. Okay, one more thing. What I'm going to do is I will take some white color. Let's take some white. So with this white, what I'm going to do is over here, I'm going to start adding some white dots like this. And the same thing this side. Let's add some white dots here to get this separation. Just like that. Love your workshops, just amazing. I will try to catch up. You to work difficult timing to UK based. Thank you, Jayshree. I'm very glad that you're enjoying. And yeah, I think the time difference is about 5.5 to 6 hours, I guess, with UK. I'm not quite sure on that. But I really appreciate that you're taking time off of work and you're still trying to join my workshops and do it. So I'm very grateful for that. Thank you so much. I think you had posted some drawings also in the group. I'm not quite sure. I feel like I've seen your name in the group before as well. I'm not sure if I'm confusing you with someone. If I am, I'm sorry about that. But I'm just telling you whatever comes on top of my head. So over here also, I'm just adding very tiny dots like this. Okay. Yeah, that looks much better. For some reason it got very dark. Thank you, Kashinath. I'm glad you all are enjoying it as well. So over here, I'll just keep adding these dots. I'll put it through here like this. And then just keep tapping it downwards, and then finally this one here. Okay, now that I'm done with that, I'll continue with the marker. So over here I will add another 6 more. 1 2 3 4 5 6, and I'll use this white as a border basically. So over here I seem to have gone a little over it, but that is okay. 1 2 3 4. So it doesn't have to be 6, but I'm just using 6 here. If you want, you can do 7 or 8 or maybe even 4 also. And then the same thing this side. I know it's not quite visible. Let me try adjusting the brightness so you can see it a bit better. Okay, that is a little too much. I don't know if I made it worse or better. Okay, I think a little bit can be seen. Okay, I'm just going to keep it this way until I'm done. And then here, just like that. And then the same thing this side as well. Do I like listening to music? Of course. Who doesn't like listening to music? As a matter of fact, ever since the last workshop got done, I've been listening to music while I was creating another painting. And of course, not for these workshops, but like for myself. So even though I do these workshops and all of that, I like to keep practicing or keep learning new things when it comes to art. I feel like a beginner all over again. What about you guys? What type of songs do you listen to? Studied music for 3 years. Let me guess, you play the piano? Am I right? The keyboard, whichever one you want to call it. Over here, I'll just continue these lines. What kind of songs I like? I like anything that sounds good basically. And any genre actually, whichever I find soothing to my ears. So it can be either something very calm, it can be something that some people might find absurdly loud, or maybe even disturbing. And different types of genres basically. Oh, you play the drums. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so now almost done with this part. There you can see, so every time over here I'll just keep a bit of gap since the paint is still wet. Okay, now I don't know if I'll be able to finish this today, but maybe we can keep a part 2 for this as well. That. Then I will do the same thing this side as well. Yeah, there you go. Now I can start with the inner part as well. I think I'm missing as well a little too much as well. 2, 3. Okay, you can see this one better. I think for this one I can zoom out a little bit. I'll keep it just like this. Okay, great. So, Kashinath, which grade in music are you? Or are you not like giving any test for it? Like this. I like to listen to hip hop, sad songs, upbeat songs. I think the sad songs you're referring to would come under pop songs, if I'm not wrong. I think that would fall under that genre as well. Okay, so over here I will start adding these. So these are actually painted light green, but since I'm a bit short on time as we started this workshop late, I will just continue doing this with the pen. There you go, just like that. Oh, okay. Fair enough. So my taste in music is very weird. I will listen to maybe some random pop song, and the next thing you know, there's heavy metal playing, and then there's a rock song, and then just a song in some other language, and then back to some heavy metal, and then some rock, and then maybe EDM will come. No, not EDM. EDM, it's been a while since I've heard anything EDM type. But yeah, my taste in music is all over the place, which I would like to think gives me a wider perspective on music. That way I don't limit myself to just what I want to hear, but also discover some new songs in different genres as well. Yeah, and I think you could say the same thing about art also. So initially, my style of painting is an Indo-European art style, but now after coming to Rooftop, I've discovered a lot more about the Indian style as well. So heavy metal that you don't like, okay, don't worry, you'll get there. It shouldn't be heavy metal as such, but if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. What can I say? Okay, now that I'm done with this, I will take my thin brush again, and I will take some orange color. Now over here, okay, that's too watery. I don't want it to be so watery also. Take some yellow, mix it in here. A slightly bright yellow I need. Sorry, bright orange, not yellow. There you go, like this. I don't think that's quite visible, so I'll take a slightly bigger brush, mix this paint in. That is just water. Like this. Now we can start adding the other details to this. Let's see, I'll try finishing this before 5 o'clock. If I'm not able to, then we would need to continue this another day. So only towards the end of each design, I'm putting these lines there. This part should be all done. Another day, another masterpiece. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying this. But like I said, I would even like to see some of your works. Okay, that's good. And don't feel shy to upload your works. I'm sure now that you're in the group, you've seen a lot of other people share their works as well. So that should be all the more of a reason for you to share your work also. Okay, like that. Okay, and then I'll take a little bit of blue and mix it in this white. Okay, that just looks like white. It doesn't look like light blue. Okay, this should be a good enough color. Yeah, there you go. So here I will add some light blue dots. Over there, and then I will add some over here also. Okay, take a bit of yellow, mix it in here, and then paint this area light green, which is now earlier we were doing all of this orange towards the ending of the design. Now this will put it at the beginning of each of this design. This a little bit here, just like that. But I think I'll zoom in a little bit. Yeah, there you go. And then inside here I can add some of these dots. And take some yellow and draw a line like this. Yeah, just like that. And we are done. So that has been our gold peacock. Let me show it to you again. Oh, you can't really figure out that much which one's the painting, which one is the... Honestly, which one is... Oh, okay, this is the painting, okay. I thought this was the print and this was the painting. Nice. I got a bit confused. I had to double check since it's mirrored on the screen. But yeah, that has been our Gond Peacock painting workshop. And if you'd like to get this book, it is in the description, the link to our website, we can find everything. This is the elementary one, so it's good for kids. And then we have the essentials, which is for beginners, and the experts for, you know what. So take care everyone. Bye-bye, Kashinath. Thank you for joining, and thank you all for joining me as well. I will see you soon. So take care and bye-bye.